they told you that chaos was dangerous. That chaos would ruin your life. You'd have no order. But what if I was to tell you that chaos, particularly for the Gaelic man, which is a feminine energy, chaos was the greatest source of Gaelic strength, was the greatest source of Gaelic creativity, was the greatest source of Gaelic life, was the way the Gaelic mind works. Chaos. Absolute chaos. I was walking in the forest the other day. The Glen the Downs. Beautiful, beautiful forest in Wicklow. And when you walk through the forest and you look around, it looks like chaos. There's like broken branches. There's light sun streaming in through broken branches and gaps within the leaves. There's water flowing randomly down one end and a dried up stream on the other end. There's random animals, little animals, rabbits and all kinds of little animals and birds flying around. It feels like chaos. It feels like absolute chaos. But within this chaos is a really rich ecosystem of animals, plants, trees, abundance, absolute abundance of all these animals, all working together in a beautiful harmony of what looks like chaos. Beautiful harmony. This is the Gaelic soul. This chaos is the Gaelic soul. The English crown came to Ireland and they saw the chaos of the Brehon system. That there was clans and families. There was random alliances between clans and families that would break up and come together again. There was the fosterage system where a child from the age of 12, from the young age of 12, could go to another clan, could decide what they wanted to learn themselves. Absolute chaos. And go and find someone to teach them, which, by the way, we can do today. If you're 12, 13, 14, 15, if you're 20, if you're 25, you can find someone you admire. You can go out there in the world, find someone you admire and go and work with them for free or for very, very low pay to learn. That's all the foster system was. Go and find someone. Whether that's in Ireland or whether that's somewhere else in the world. If I could learn sales from Jordan Belford, I would certainly, I'm not 20 anymore, but if I could learn sales from Jordan Belford, I would certainly go and work for him for free for a couple of years, no problem. And there's many, many, many people who we can learn from. But that's absolute chaos. Just reaching out to people. Setting up a business, by the way, is absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. I don't know if anyone's done it, but you need to pick up the phone and call people. You need to set up your own alliances, suppliers, customers, people you're working with. They set up all kinds of alliances. It's absolute chaos. But it's small businesses. It's a beautiful chaos. Obviously, corporations need more structure. But it's a beautiful chaos. It's an absolute beautiful chaos. And from the outside, it looks like it's running like a fine-tuned machine. But sometimes inside, it's put together with duct tape. It's a beautiful chaos. That's the Gaelic soul. That is the Gaelic soul. But that's life. That's real life. So the English crown came over and they decided to put some structure on. To take over the country, they needed to put some structure in the chaos. So they took a little area, the Pale, they called it, which is where I live now, by the way. And they couldn't put structure in Ireland. It was too chaotic. The Brehon system was too difficult to take over the education system. They couldn't even understand it. It was a beautiful chaos. But so they took a small part of Ireland and tried to begin to put their structures in place there. But we've been told that chaos is bad and structure is good. And sometimes some structure is good. You want to have a structure for your life when you get up, you know what you're doing, you know what your most important thing to do for the day is. Some structure is good. But life can be chaotic. And a Gaelic warrior knew this. Sometimes in the western world, we get just crazy storms out of everywhere. You have to repair your house. The alliances between families and tribes were chaotic. And the Brehon system in itself was chaotic. It was set up by, if you had a tradition that you did already for 3 generations, it just became law. It was chaotic. It wasn't top down. It was bottom up, which is chaotic. But it suited the Gaelic soul. The Gaelic people knew that life is chaotic. But there's a beauty in the chaos. There's an absolute beauty in the chaos. But the interesting thing about the Brehon system that we had, when the English crown came over and they noticed the chaos going on, it was something that they couldn't control or couldn't take over. A bit like Bitcoin. Governments have wanted to destroy Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is chaotic because there's no central system. So there's no central point to attack. Everybody who has Bitcoin is part of the overall ecosystem. So the only way to stop it will be to turn off the internet. And even then, even if it's outlawed, it's still something that cannot be stopped. And the Brehon system was exactly the same. They needed to train people's minds out of it because you couldn't stop the system. It was beautiful chaos. And sometimes your own life will look like chaos. Especially now, the last 5 years, chaos has reigned. People have lost jobs, relationships have broken up, and for a lot of people, things that they believed, the man on the TV, the internet, videos on the internet, everything we believed, even some science and all of the things we've been told, we're slowly beginning to realize we're being lied to. For me, it began with the food pyramid. Okay, I should eat bread and biscuits and everything at the top, the foot of the pyramid. She mostly that. And it took a little while to realize, no, it's completely upside down. It's the stuff at the top that I should be eating. The meat, cheese, butter. That's what I should be eating. Not the stuff at the bottom. Although I always loved the stuff at the bottom. And more people are start beginning to realize that, yes, we've been lied to. They told us this on the TV, they told us this on TV, they told us this on the internet. It's all lies. People are starting to realize it's all lies. And when you begin to realize that it's all lies, you begin to think, wow, you've come from structure of the lie that you believed to chaos of real life, of seeing through the lies, but realizing, wow, it's just chaos. I can't believe anything anymore. And that's a time to realize that there is beauty in the chaos. Embrace the chaos. That's what the Triscala, the infinite moving 3 spirals of the Triscala, always moving. The Triscala is always moving. It's like a tornado. It's always moving, but the center is still. So the Gaelic man has got to embrace the chaos, but be still in the center. Be still within himself. Let the chaos reign. And that's the difference between the Fomorians and the Tuatha Dé Danann. The Fomorians wanted structure. They wanted to impose structure. Permissions. You need permission. Hey, can I build my own house? No, I need permission. Hey, can I live in my parents' back garden? I can't afford a house. Can I live in my parents' back garden? No, you need permission. Can I upgrade my house? No, you need permission. During COVID, can I drive down the road? No, you need permission. Can I go to my job? No, you need permission. You're not essential. And the Fomorians just want to impose structure and permissions. Whereas the Tuatha Dé Danann heart is about embracing the wildness and the chaos to create incredible art, incredible stories, incredible poetry, incredible paintings, and incredible novels, and even movies. It's all chaos. It's all embracing the chaos and the hero emerging through the chaos. That's the Tuatha Dé Danann heart. So today, embrace the chaos. The world is there's going to be some more chaos in the world. That's my prediction, which is not exactly a difficult prediction to make right now. There is going to be more chaos. Embrace the chaos. Be still within yourself. Be calm within the chaos. And push through. The world is going to return to chaos. And invite chaos into your life. If you're a young man now, go out, find someone to mentor you, rebuild the fosterage system within yourself. Now, whether that's being an apprentice for an electrician, or whether you want to be a writer and you find a writer that you admire and you go and talk to them, saying, hey, teach me, I'll help you, I'll do research for you, just teach me. Or whether you want to be whatever it is, whether you want to be an AI expert, whether you want to be a computer expert, whether you want to be a UX design expert, and go and find the people and ask them to mentor you. That's what all the fosterage system was. And we can do it in our modern day. It's not just for learning hunting skills. We can do it right now. Embrace the chaos. You are, as a Gaelic man, you are part of the Gaelic chaos. You are part of the Gaelic wildness. Embrace it. The Gaelic chaos will make you wild, powerful, creative, really creative, and unstoppable. Unstoppable. They won't know your next move. It's always chaotic. Ask the goddess how you can serve, and step out of having to control every single outcome. Throw yourself to the wind. Step out of having to control every single outcome. If you want to be in business, go and find someone in business and just help them. And step out of having to control every single outcome. Get off the devices for 10 minutes. And embrace the chaos, the wildness, the Gaelic spirit.